Now that more authors are selling direct, there is an increasing amount of misinformation. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that success in business is a sprint, not a marathon. This is simply not true. Building a successful business takes time, effort, and a whole lot of patience. Anyone who tells you otherwise is probably trying to sell you something, likely a get-rich-quick scheme that will leave you empty-handed. Remember, there are no shortcuts to success. The truth is, most businesses don't turn a profit for the first year. It takes time to build a brand and attract customers. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. It's easy to make 7 figures in a store if you are already doing that on Amazon or TikTok, as that is leveraging hot audiences. But make no mistake, hot audiences are not sustainable in e-commerce. Building a business is like planting a tree. You wouldn't expect to see fruit the day after you plant a seed. In the early stages of your business, you're investing in its future. You're planting the seeds that will eventually bear fruit. This might mean reinvesting your earnings back into the business, but just like that tree, if you nurture your business with care and patience, you'll eventually reap the rewards. You'll see your customer base expand and your profits grow. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are successful businesses. Keep your eyes on the long game and focus on building a sustainable business that will stand the test of time. When authors sell on the retailers, they expect instant results. They upload the books, do some marketing, and the results are pretty much instant. However, that isn't the case with an e-commerce store or with any such non-selling on retailers business. Don't be gullible and believe wild claims. Be cautious if you hear that Fred Bloggs is making $1 million a month from his store, or Mary Smith made $500,000 last month. This is the modern day equivalent of the Nigerian prince scam. In business, you need patience and you need common sense. If selling direct itself was the only thing you needed to do to make a ton of money, then just having a brick and mortar stores would be the vehicle for making a huge amount of money. See? This is not logical. Think of shoe stores. Some make millions, some make hardly anything. Some clothing stores make billions. Others don't make much at all. Some people blow up on TikTok and therefore at first do well selling direct. They could have the most terrible store in the world and be the epitome of what not to do, but they will make a lot of money because they are leveraging their hot audiences. But this is not sustainable in business. It's all about cold audiences. It's all about customer acquisition. Do all authors make the same income from selling on Amazon? Of course not. So if you see someone's making 7 figures on Amazon, it doesn't mean you can. It means it's possible, but it doesn't mean it will happen. Around 15 years ago, I told 3 people how to make money with indie publishing. 2 of them, a married couple, haven't made anything to this day. They haven't made a thing. The other person has made 6 to 7 figures a year. I gave them precisely the same advice. So be very cautious when you see wild claims that this person made a fortune last month due to this special scheme, or someone else made a fortune due to some secret source. When you sell direct, you have an e-commerce business. This is nothing like a selling on the retailer's business. It will require time, effort, and patience. You will need to build up the business. Despite the wild claims you see, it most certainly is not a get-rich-quick scheme. That's why you hear of people trying it then, declaring that selling direct doesn't work and going back to KPD, select. That is as silly as saying shoe stores don't work. Again, it's not the actual vehicle of selling direct that is the answer or not the answer. Everything depends on the business owner. As I said, some brick and mortar stores make millions, some make billions, Some don't make enough to provide the owner with a wage. It's not the fact that they are shoe stores that has anything to do with it. It all comes down to the business owners. Saying selling direct does or doesn't work is as silly as saying brick and mortar stores do work or don't work. When you're an author selling direct, you're running an e-commerce business. And books are simply products. Books are not magical unicorns. They are simply products. Just like any other business, it takes hard work, dedication, and a healthy dose of patience. Don't be fooled by the gurus peddling get-rich-quick schemes. Remember, e-commerce success requires common sense, hard work, and patience.